Are you looking for a great natural, minimal intervention golden wine to have on hand during your upcoming holiday season? Maybe a Moscato that tastes really good but is miles away in terms of quality from your usual industrial Moscato? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm Jacqueline for Vero, where we go around the world seeking small production wines crafted with passion, and this is one of those small production wines, Ciabot del Moreto Moscato from Case Corini. We can see right away that this wine comes from Piedmont by the name. Ciabot, in the local Piemontese dialect, refers to a small cabin traditionally found in the middle of the vineyards. It was used often by wine growers to store gear, tractors, as well as find water, shade, and protection during long days of working in the vineyard. Moreto refers to the actual place, the vineyard name. We can imagine the ancestors and previous generations of the producer of this wine, Case Corini, using a Ciabot in the past as well. The producer, Case Corini, is an iconic small winery located in Piedmont that is known for the work of the late natural wine legend Lorenzo Corino. Today, Case Corini is run by Lorenzo's children, Guido and Luisa, who keep alive the family's minimal intervention farming and winemaking traditions. If you want to learn more about Case Corini, check out our series of videos about them, all linked in the description below. So, the Ciabot del Moreto that we are tasting today is their take on Moscato, the famous aromatic grape variety that normally gives a very pleasant, sparkling, sweet white wine that is drunk all over the world. You may have also heard to it referred as Moscato d'Asti, and this wine comes from the hills around the Case Corini homestead. But this is no normal Moscato d'Asti. It is a far cry from those wines. In the typical fashion of the Corino style of viticulture employed by the family for generations, the 70-year-old Moscato vines live without the use of any pesticides or herbicides, and the Corinos look after them, taking care to follow the natural cycles of the plants in a biodynamic and regenerative agricultural style of farming. Once the grapes are harvested, they are brought to the century-old winery under the family home, where in adherence to Case Corini's minimal intervention philosophy, fermentation starts with only the native yeasts naturally found on the skins of the grapes and in the cellar. No additives or sulfites are added. It's a true 0-0 made natural wine. And you can see here in this footage the actual fermentation of this year's Moscato grapes. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to give it a like below and subscribe for future content like this. And now we've covered the producer, the grapes, and the winemaking style. So let's talk about what you can expect in your glass. Ciabot del Moreto is beautiful and appealing. It's a deep golden color, which shows off the extended skin contact that this wine gets during fermentation, an unusual thing for most traditional Moscatos, making this also an orange wine. As well, you will notice, different from other Moscatos in the area, this wine is still. It is not bubbly or frizzy like Moscato d'Astis. On the nose, the aromatic notes of Moscato come through, but there is such an interesting twist here. It has a strong bouquet filled with candied ginger, orange blossom, and even caramel and dried apricots. It's just delightful to keep exploring the complexity here. I feel like every sniff brings up a new perfume, a new sensation. And that complexity continues when you taste this wine. You have to throw out all of your previous conceptions of what is a Moscato wine. As we said, this is not your traditional sparkling Moscato. Seeing it's an orange wine, there's a subtle hint of tannins that comes on the finish, especially around the gums. And you definitely don't find that in other Moscatos. It has a full and complex body, and the bouquet carries over onto the palate with flavors like apricots, candied ginger, and orange peels. I really love this wine, and it's so fun because you can smell and taste the recognizable Moscato aromatic flavors, but the experience of drinking it is so different because it's just surprising. It's a really fun new wine to try if you are, or you know, a traditional Moscato lover. So there you have it, a unique take on Moscato from the area around Asti, Italy. Ciabot del Moreto from Case Corini. Try this wine and other small production wines in the Vero shop at verovino.com. There is a link in the description below. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you with the next video. Bye!